sprayer. It sprays about 25 to 30 feet. I don't have no GPS. I just do it off my last tracks. Guesswork. The last tracks are showing up really good today, so it's been pretty easy so far. I'm quite a bit more than half through 20 acres, and believe it or not, this 20 acres is a rectangle, and every side, for the most part, is straight. And then when you get out into a little ways, you've gone around so many trees. There's 2 ponds in this 20 acres. Other stuff, mostly trees and brush piles, though. You get to where ain't nothing straight at all. I got my little sprayer back here, working just to beat the band. It's Saturday. It's saying tomorrow's supposed to be a nice day to spray too, but I don't work on Sunday. I'm too busy. But I'm gonna get really close to done. If I get this finished, and this load should cover all of this. And really only the great reason I spray is because we have trouble with them red-headed thistles. And I have seen one in here, and I got him. I know I got him. He was kind of up under a tree a little bit. Yeah, I've seen one. And I've got maybe 5 acres of another 20-acre piece to cover. If I can get them 2 done, I'll be really happy with where I'm at. I won't have any more spray till we cut some hay off or move my heifers. And cutting hay off, some of that's got to happen before I can move the heifers. So I've got the option, and they've kept the deep back. There's no weeds or thistles growing in the pen they're in, so I can wait to spray it until I move them. But we're back here past where we started videoing at now. So we've gone a whole round in here. When you start, rounds are like 10 minutes or more. I guess you would be driving 3/4 of a mile to go around this thing. My dad rented this ground from a man that had also rented the same land to my granddad, and a different person owned it when I rented it first, and I told him that if he ever decided to sell it, I want at least a chance to buy it. And when he got ready to sell it, he told me what he wanted for it, and we come up with an agreement. So I wound up with it. I remember when I was a little kid, my dad had put a fence across the back of this, and there was some great big brush piles back here along these trees. And I come back here to burn them one day, and it was all good when they lit them on fire. I think that was on a Saturday evening. And then they spent all, the wind blowed them out into the woods. And there's some other ground, and some ground that's owned by individuals up in here, but a lot of this from here north was land that still had a original allotment, landowner heir to the allotment whenever it was allotted out to the Indians. And so there's no inhabitants on it. There's no dwelling on most of it. All the way to I-44, which is between 2 and 3 miles. And so my dad and his brothers and a few other guys came out. They went up in there in the woods and put that out and spent all afternoon and evening and into the night on Sunday going up in their woods to put that out. And why'd they do that? Well, because they didn't want it to be their responsibility later. Back then they charged you money. If you called the fire department or had a fire on your place, you can expect to receive a bill from the fire department if they're called to come and help. a long time before cell phones and 911 and all that stuff. And so they just went up in there and put it out since they all had to be at work the next day. Better to do it when you don't have to take off to work for it. Anyway, this land's much improved numerous times since then. Some of it's still kind of bad, rough, and grows some sprouts and stuff, but it's just pasture. It'll grow grass for a cow to eat. Plenty of trees for shade. Well, I hope you haven't been bored to death with my jabbering while we're spraying today. I'm almost to get to a place where this cuts in too, and when it does that, there's not much left. I'm looking forward to being back at the house. They ate me a bite of lunch when I was in there a while ago. And I went back out, and by the time I got my nozzles all checked out and everything, got started again, I was sweating. Nice and warm today. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. And I hope y'all just have a wonderful day. Catch you next time.